Yeah,
call me.
I'm gonna have what's his name? Host Melvin hosted.
Okay.
And the only other person that knows me well enough, like comedy wise,
right.
is Beast. So it's gonna be Beast. Beast is gonna be one. Well, Tariq Malik.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one.
We welcome y'all back to the Real No Joke Show. Hey now, thank y'all for tuning in. Share, comment, call in. You know the number 215-909-6070. You got Miss Cole Spain over here. What? You got Mr. King Body. Oh, we got Joe Nixon up in here.
Oh, too loud.
This is the adult hour. This is the second.
And we have Mr. OC Diesel. All right, guys. Y'all know what it is. This is the second hour.
The second hour.
We had so much fun in the first hour. We definitely went over, but this is good stuff. And I tell people like this, look, with us three, we talk all the time, but when we have guests, the light is on y'all. This is the person that's trying to get it right. The light is on y'all. So, you know, we appreciate y'all taking the time to come down here to share, to express, you know. I think Ms. Bikini, Ms. Nicole may have some questions. I'll probably think of something too. You know, sit back and enjoy the candlelight. From my understanding, some food about to come.
You know, I ain't a cold bullshit because this food is right here.
First of all, I'm not gonna mention again because I was told that I was doing too much.
You mentioned 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
You better not say nothing. Just
I really thought I heard
shut
they
you
were here about 8 o'clock because coronavirus was blocking my shit. Niggas was going this and going that.
It said 7:45 to 7:42. So she's 4 minutes away. And she's here.
I gotta have a fresh grocer hoagie at home.
Oh, what? A half a fresh roaster hoagie?
Yeah.
You just made both my whole eyes close. Like, oh, fresh roaster. That's fresh meat. That's about at least 6 layers of meat, 2 layers of cheese.
Where you get my bird from?
They do sell bird now, don't
But
they?
I'm sorry.
We do beer with different
So
stuff.
what's the
Probably
question?
so listen. There it is.
That's what you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm gonna step over there. But overall, the thing is, you've been doing this for 10 years. You've been doing this for 12 years. Bikini want to know how many notches is on her.
Bikini, I don't know why you so hyped. Number one, J Mo.
Because I'm trying to get this music going, and I love this. And it smells so good in here. Oh my God, they smell good.
Are you smelling the men?
I am.
Yeah, I guess we might not get any
I'm
more
sorry.
if you keep smelling them.
I know they smell so good.
Well, if you want to be a guest, just know you're going to be smelled by J Monet. Okay, just know she's going to sniff up on you. But this is our adult hour. As you can see, our candles have set the mood. We've turned the lights down. And before we went out on break, I asked you both a few questions. Well, one question, which was going to tell me whether or not there were a few or one or who knows how many beauties or adult hour, how many bad bitches that you vetted because of comedy or through comedy. Through your comedy career, because I know.
The church boy gonna last. The church boy gonna last.
My answer is short.
Okay.
Very short. None other than my wife. Been my wife 25 years.
Wow.
You better say none, and it better be none.
So you was a young boy when you got married, and you've been doing comedy for so long.
Yeah, but I mean, other than Jill, you guys know who Jill is, right?
Yeah, well,
Scott?
No, Jill, no, Jill.
Oh, your hand job. And you just gave him that one that hand that he said was his Jill hand.
But they both of them.
It's coronavirus, girl, and it's also Jill virus.
Okay,
Come on, man, come on.
That was Jill. I'm every day.
Oh, he's Jilly with Philly. Okay, you Jilly with it.
So yeah,
Okay.
but none.
None.
Has it been to the point where it's I've had advances? Yes, but have I taken just because on a diet don't mean you can't look at the menu. As long as you don't order from it, but no, I've never,
oh.
So that means that the pin pushed into the belt, it just doesn't go through the hole.
No.
So it's not a notch on the belt, it's just a poke.
No, it ain't even that. It's just they
There's
they showed me the catalog, but I'm like, I don't even want to order from the catalog.
I like
I didn't even open the catalog. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I like that clean answer you just gave. That was very good. I'm gonna get back to you on that because I know that there's more that's gonna come out of my mouth, which is gonna bring more out of your mouth.
That's right.
But I want to hear out of the mouth of comedian Joe before he was Joe, when he was Vern. Big Vern, because Big Vern's selling. He had big notches on a big belt with a bunch of big bitches.
To be honest?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. I mean, but you could lie if that's what you really want.
No, I'm being honest with you. None.
Really?
None.
At all?
None.
Can you look at the camera and say that face, do that face, and say that?
I believe
None.
You believe it, brother?
None.
Oh, see, y'all on the same page.
No.
See, Nick, you supposed to be in here helping and jumping in.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
This, okay.
I never got into comedy for women.
Mm-hmm.
I never told jokes in order to get a windfall of women.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna write this down. I'm listening.
Before I was a comedian, I never had a problem getting women.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not my Delilah.
Okay.
Some people get into this business and that becomes their Delilah. Like alcohol becomes their Delilah.
True.
Drugs become their Delilah.
True.
That's not my Delilah.
That's very true.
I'm too focused on trying to do a good show
I like that.
than allow myself to get sidetracked with someone that's off the track.
Okay. So since you two brothers are just
Let me say this.
gentlemanly to answer the question. Okay, thank you. Can we get the big burn,
Okay,
please?
but I've had women come up to my hotel room
Mm-hmm.
multiple times.
Oh.
I've had that.
After a show.
Yeah. I've done performances for churches. Sometimes they've been churches.
And whoa, back it up. So May done came, she done gave out the pies outside the front of your church comedy show. And then she done brought her pie on up to your hotel room.
I done had radio personalities come up to my hotel room.
Oh, so you would have no church woman come to your hotel room after and knocking on heaven's door? She wasn't trying to knock on heaven's door.
I mean, I
leave them downstairs where or wherever the show is. I don't, like I said, I don't,
So Job is actually telling them where the hotel is at so that they can come to knock on the door.
I've had major comedians that I've done tours with have sent women to my room.
All right, wait a minute. We got
we got a caller.
Wait a minute.
Somebody has something to say.
Hey, thanks for calling the Real No Joke Show. Who do we have on the line?
Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling. Are you a comedian?
No.
So what's your call about, baby?
It's about, why is it that when I watch Vlad TV, is that the African American comedians spend a lot of time, instead of loving each other and supporting each other, they throw shade to each other, and we're the only race that does that. So I was just curious as to why we are so competitive, so combative, not supportive, and throw the most shade publicly. Robert De Niro never throws shade to Al Pacino. Carrot Top never talks bad about Seinfeld. But Aries Spears was down Michael Blackson, and Michael Blackson was down Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart will talk about this, that. Can you explain that to me?
Do you feel like that's in entertainment, or do you just feel like that's in our culture?
I want to know why it's in our culture.
Okay.
Out in the open.
Okay.
It's okay to not like Jay Monet or this, that, and other. Why is it when you do an interview, you're throwing shade? I'm funnier than her. I've been around longer than her. And but that's fine. Well, maybe it's her time. Maybe nobody else is in her lane. Maybe because Monique done messed it up, there's opportunity for another black woman to get these parts. But, even Monique, and I used to be a fan of Monique, but she's gonna down Tyler Perry and talk about Oprah, who give a lot of. All
right, Richard, give us 1 minute. Joe got something to say to you.
Well, on the Monique situation, she did a major favor for Lee Daniels. I don't know if you noticed, but she got paid $50,000 for that movie, Precious.
Right.
They wanted her to go overseas to promote the show, and she had already fulfilled her contractual responsibilities. They weren't going to pay her to go overseas. she would have to pay that out of her own pocket.
Right.
So, make a long story short, that movie did over $100 million. If someone paid you $50,000,
Mr. Jones,
yes, sir.
that's not my point, sir. My point is why you have to do it openly. Why don't you take
Well, because they openly came at her.
No, they came at her. Lee Daniels didn't come at her.
No, they pull a lot of her personal business out when she asked them not to.
Yeah, with the parents on TV,
on that family stuff. No.
All right, so, but let's be a little more general with it, not so specific with just Monique. How about that? So, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel that way?
I got to answer the first part of his question, which was, why do comedians come at each other and all that stuff before he even got into the Monique thing, like on Vlad TV and stuff.
Right.
Like the Aries Spears thing, and others that I've seen do that. And I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. A lot of times people are bitter. And a lot of people feel like, quote unquote, I belong in that person's spot or in that person's situation, or I'm funnier than them. I deserve so and so. I just met comedian Joe about an hour ago. All his accolades and things he's done, that was his blessing.
Yes.
That's what God put him at.
Yes.
I don't want to be where he is because that might not be the path that God got for me.
Right.
So but to answer your question, a lot of them are jealous. Bottom line.
No, but my main point, whether you're jealous or not, can I go to Jay Monet and talk to her one-on-one and say, this is what I did appreciate that you did this out. Why we gotta do it up in one day in front of everybody?
I mean,
why is there a stage in front of everybody? We're the only race of people who can't sit down in the back room and discuss our differences. That's my question, and that's my point.
Because we don't have the confidence within ourselves.
Right. That's some stuff. That's good.
That's what it is.
Because some people are just not men and women. Like, if I got something to say to you, the type of person that I am, if I say it once, I can say it twice.
Okay.
If I say it to Nicole, quote unquote, behind Nicole's back, I can also say it to Nicole's face.
Yes.
And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that.
But I think because we don't have but so many spots for African Americans, I think everybody's trying to get a seat at the table, and the table's only big enough for a few people.
Now, that's kind of what I was thinking. I think a lot of people think that.
I don't care about the seat at the table, as long as I got a plate.
Hey, come on, baby.
Because when I was growing,
but I'm even talking about, for example, Jesse Jackson, talking bad about Barack. Barack left, he's due for Africa. Can't you talk? Why do you have to openly? Jesse Jackson he used to be our leader for a little while in the 80s. He was a big spokesperson. When they wanted to talk to black people, they called Jesse Jackson. When they talk to Muslims, they talk to Farrakhan. This is the furthest we ever got close to a presidency, or now he was president. You still bashing him, talking about you failed black people. Why do we have to openly tear each other?
Richard, you said your name is Richard, right? Yes. You said your name is Richard?
Yeah.
We don't want to be.
Could it be just as simple as social media and society has allowed everyone to feel like they need to have a microphone to say something? Everybody has something. This is before. Everybody has something to say. And now with social media and now with TV being so in your hands, in your pocket, in your back pocket, literally, people have 2 seconds, just like our president. It only takes 2 seconds to tweet out something. It only takes 2.5 more seconds to post something. So of course, when people have the microphone or they have the TV or they have the video screen in front of them, it could be just as simple as people want to take advantage of them. You have a mouth. I want to say something outside of it. It just doesn't have to be just our race or in the comedy world. It's happening regardless. In abundance.
Cute girl named Tiffany Haddish. Attractive, cute girl. I thought she was doing big things. Another girl put out a video. Oh, she's cooning for white people, so she's the biggest coon. Can't we just applaud this sister out in the open? Why you gotta say that?
And we do actually. So can we actually focus on the positivity that's out there instead of the negativity?
That's what I'm saying. But I know that we don't do that. We don't encourage. I'm not gonna say we. I'm not gonna say that. some of us do not encourage, we do not support, we do not uplift. We spend more time trying to tear apart the J-Mo Navy than we do to try to help them.
Well,
and when I
who's tearing down J-Mo?
Yes,
who's doing that to her?
I wouldn't publicly say that I think that she's trash or she ain't funny. I'm not gonna say that out in the open. I might say it to my best friend, but I don't need to have the spot because she ain't that good.
Well, this is
I wouldn't say that.
Well, Richard, listen. First of all, I'm gonna say thank you so much for your call because I know we definitely have to go on with the show. However, what I ask you is, what do you do to promote what you're asking? With you recognizing what's going on, what do you do to promote something different? How do you change that?
I don't know. I don't have no friends.
Oh, see, well, we want to work on that. So until you do, you have a very good night. And continue to, check in. And thank you for calling, love.
All right, have a good day.
All right.
It's not no napkins in the bathroom,
All right, well, good call, Richard.
Good call.
No, I mean, at least we got one call tonight.
You got listen. We got some spice talk.
Hey, now.
Richard.
All right, now I know, like, when I went out, y'all talking about, notches on the belt. And I don't know if I missed it. But my question is this. I'm a female comedian. You're a male comedians. Is there a difference in behavior for a female to be out there than it is for a male? Is there expected to be a difference? Or can a female run as wild as some of the men? Just asking for a friend.
For a friend.
For a friend.
Me personally, I'm gonna be honest, I hate when people do the whole, she a hoe or a freak, because she out there, doing her thing, but he the man, why? Because he out there doing his thing.
That double
So, a lot of people don't agree with me with it, but go out there and do what you gotta do.
Right.
Handle your business.
Right.
Some people, like women sometimes are held to a higher standard than men are when it comes to sexuality and things like that.
Very true.
I feel like women should handle themselves differently in just a regular everyday situation. But sexually, go out there and freak.
Yeah, because that's more material for y'all to write. Of course, go out there and freak. That's more stuff for you to write.
No, but I was just saying, like, if I wasn't a comedian, I can't judge you because you got 10 bodies, or you don't have a man or a husband, so you got a couple different dudes that you messing with. That's your business. I mean, some people may disagree with me.
What you think, Joe?
No.
Do you disagree? Do you agree?
I don't want these wings.
I think a person is in charge of their own body and what they decide to do with it. It's up to them. We all gonna be judged by what we do and what we say, whether we want to or not. But we live in an era of social media where everybody has an opinion.
Sure.
And as they say in comedy, you have to have thick skin and a short memory.
Come on, then.
So,
Can you say that one more time, sir?
You got to have thick skin and a short memory.
Comedians that's listening to y'all hear that.
Not thick foreskin.
You use too much. I think that, if a woman is promiscuous and that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't judge. I can't judge. Like the question that y'all asked earlier about, have we, bodied anybody since we became comedians? And, I answered was no. But if you asked if we bodied anybody long before we became comedians?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, I was a pro.
I'm just thinking like just being on the stage and you know how the women are. The women see you on the stage.
Yeah.
And as a man, you know what it always is. I'm just real shit, no joke. My behind out of shape. The niggas looking at it all kinds of ways. This one to look good in certain ways. I still got what I need as a woman to do what I need to do. Wait a minute. But the thing is, I may not be as attractive as him. I may not be as attractive as what Nicole is with them big behind hips and her butt. Or Bikini is with that slim body. when it comes to men, no matter if you're big, no matter if you're small, unless you got some, I can't even say crooked eyes because Shaq pulled somebody too. But no matter with men, you can be a big daddy. You can be.
Don't make me
sugar
fall on
daddy.
the floor, Jay.
You know what I'm saying? And you can get away with it. Women, no matter what, will still come after you. Some of us as women, we may not have that same kind of luxury, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be enthroned or what? Y'all know I get into it, y'all.
When you were outside, because you wasn't when we answered that.
Yeah.
Also,
Right.
has it been offered? Yes, many a times, but I just don't take the offer. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, yo, y'all be tearing it down for hours. No, I'm not gonna allow a couple pumps and a squirt.
Go ahead, baby.
To affect my
Pumps
whole,
in the bumps.
you know, affect my life. And I like with the music thing, I went like a lot of different places across the country. My wife don't go nowhere majority of the time, so she's not on the road with me. I've had every opportunity to do whatever I wanted, but I respect what I got.
That's it.
You know what I mean? More than just, you know what I mean?
Now, if you weren't married,
would you share your mic?
Right, would you share your mic if you
share your
weren't
mic?
If I
Weren't
wasn't married, how do you say y'all be going to Pound Town, USA?
So I'm just saying, so it's the marriage and the respect for that union and more so keep you than just your morals of I'm not gonna just be out here.
Well,
if you were just
no,
Okay, but she just break it down like you know, if you wasn't
also,
contractualized.
No, but also, I've always been the dude that had standards also when it came over.
That's all in my head about
You know what I mean? Like I like a challenge.
Come on now.
So I do. I like a challenge. I don't want somebody that, you know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, not to sound cliche, can have.
Not me.
No, and I'm just being honest. That's me, but I know a lot of folks like that. Like, I've never been the guy who ever said, "Oh, my fantasy is to have a threesome." I'm probably one of the only guys in the world that probably said that. That was never one of my fantasies.
Okay, but did you have one? For being a fantasy, did you actually have one?
No.
Okay. It's a difference. If you had it, it's not a fantasy.
So I see you like that.
Hey,
I see you that even if you wasn't married, I see you being very mature and selective.
I
And
am
just
very.
I don't see
But
you
I
being
also don't like people in my space. That's my main thing. I don't like people in my space. I don't like people in my space. So, I'm just being honest. Maybe, maybe I'm a square, I'm an L7. But that's just, that's just me. After the show, one of the main things I always, well, other than now in Chambersburg, we go out to the bar afterwards. But my main thing has always been when I perform somewhere out of the city, I would go to the show and I would go back to the room.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the room. I'm going back to the room. I'm going to chill in the room. Or if it's other comedians that I know that's on the road with me, we might bust it up, have a couple drinks, whatever. But that's not. And even if they on a notion of, oh, I'm gonna take this shit back, I'll let y'all later. Right. One thing about me also is,
I ain't even a party person.
Yeah. One thing about me also is, whatever happens on the road, that's your business. That's your business. Even if it's to the point, me and Jay Monet went on the road, okay? You and the King Body are. You can go out there and fuck 11 people on the road. I know you are cool. She would never know it from me that she was out there fucking out of both draw legs. Right. Because it's not my business to tell her. Right. I've been on the road recently with people who I shared a room with. And I always get a suite in Chambersburg. So we got a living room and we got the bed. And they went in the bedroom and went downtown, went to Pound Town. That's my business.
Pound Town.
I'm just using you as an example.
Pound Town. Jay has had a lot of revealing things tonight.
But that's what I'm saying. I just don't, I don't judge people for what they do. Bottom line, that's me. I like that. I just don't. I mean, go ahead, get your swerve on.
Look, Joe just sitting here waiting for his turn because when he turning to burn, if he wasn't married twice over, he probably would have smashed half of
it. When he said it earlier, was that not like a Harlem's Night moment? He was like, my real name is Burn. I seen Eddie Murphy's like,
gonna be Big Burn. Some of them call
he was like, yeah, Burness Brown. But don't nobody know Burness Brown. I seen Eddie off. He was like,
If I wasn't, see, here's the thing. I guess when you older, like, you know, I'm in my 50s. If I was single, I don't want nobody I gotta chase.
Right.
I ain't got all that energy.
You ain't gotta chase because it's very easy to get a slave.
So if it's easy, it's in my direction, then
taking that John down.
Direction.
Taking that John downtown, Jimmy Brown.
Get an erection.
Damn. Bruce, open mic, it don't matter.
Bruce, no joke.
Let me tell you that one of the reasons I knew that short period of time that I was single when I got divorced before I met my current wife, it was on.
How long was that little thing?
It was like about 8 months.
And how many notches did you put on that belt in 8 months?
You know what? Let me tell you.
Here's the meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you how I took hoeing to a new level. I used to have this thing called the periodic chart.
Okay, I know about
Let me get my table.
Okay.
What he's saying.
Hold up.
My periodic chart. My periodic chart was
Mhm.
all the women that I was dealing with
Mhm.
when their menstrual was on and when it came off.
My brother told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a periodic chart. I had over 20-something women on that chart.
Over 20-something women.
Yeah, so I knew when I
OCD, like, that's too much.
That's right. That's what the book of Job is going to be about, OC.
with Rachel.
The book of Job is going to be about Rachel.
But where you graduated from, huh? The book of Job.
Rachel cycle was ending on Tuesday. So if I really wanted some, I hang with her on Monday and don't ask for none because I know her cycle will be over on Tuesday. So Wednesday it's on.
Come to me for friendship.
Periodic
So
chart.
I used to call the periodic chart.
215-909-6070.
So did you ever get caught up with a broken heart with all this going
chart?
on? I said, did you ever get caught up with a broken heart with all this going on?
I'm sure. We women.
Well, let me tell you.
Somebody broke their heart.
The first girl that broke my heart, that turned me into a dog,
Okay.
was a girl I used to date. She used to go to college in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Okay.
I used to drive down there every weekend to go see her.
He lights up.
Now, remind you, I was 19 years old. I was 19 years old. I had a brand new GT Mustang convertible. So I was, and after she broke my heart, I became a DOGG. Now remember, back in the days of JBM, I had a convertible GT Mustang with hammers. And my license plate was JVM. Job Bernard Nixon.
It's a Junior Byrne Mafia is what it was.
So I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, the Impulse.
Impulse nightclub. What?
Let me tell you.
Take it back.
I used to mess with Study B's girlfriend because she used to go to Lincoln University where my first wife went. So when I didn't go see my wife, I would mess with Study B's girlfriend. Oh yeah.
It's before Joe, honey.
So
JVM.
Okay.
So I got
the Junior Byrne Mafia.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this?
So like I said, so
yes,
yeah,
JVM.
I was jamming.
Your vaginas,
Yeah.
man.
I was a
That was
dog.
good, OC.
So that short period of time when I got divorced before I met my wife, I was just on rampage. And it kind of scared me because it was so easy. And I realized, you know what, I need to settle down because I'm gonna make a baby with the wrong chick.
Some young thotty.
Yes. So when I met my wife and we started dating, I knew right then and there I was gonna marry her.
I guess so. She's 16 years younger. I mean, that's not hard, ladies and gentlemen. She was. You know what I mean? He got the best of both worlds. You see what I'm saying? Like, in his hands.
But I had other young women also.
Oh, you must keep going, guys. He had others.
I had other young women at the time, so it wasn't like.
But wait, do we have a number for them 8 months? How many was it? Let me scamming.
He had the periodic table.
Okay, that's what we
That
had.
when I was younger, but
so damn.
Between that 8 months or whatever, probably about 32.
Always use a condom enough.
Yeah.
Did I get this last week?
I don't like pretty much. What's pretty much? What's pretty much? Pretty much don't sound like every time.
The first go around you use, but the second go around you might forget.
You don't know what she meant the second go around.
No, the second around is 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? You know,
This is ridiculous.
at 9 o'clock, you strap up. But
OC, say something. 32 in 8 months. Say something. Save your man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. but you know what? Because I was married the first time for 10, 11 years. So I didn't cheat.
I was about to ask you that.
No, I didn't cheat. So when I got loose,
He was loose.
Right, so wait.
dating was different back then.
He was loose.
Dating
Wait.
had changed.
Although you didn't cheat, do you feel like you had a one drink eye?
Yes.
Okay.
You could just
A man, because you know
Human
why?
being.
No, here's the thing. Y'all, one thing you have to understand about man. Man is visual.
Mm-hmm.
We're visual. You understand what I'm saying? We look at things and visualize things.
Mm-hmm.
It's in most cases in a sexual manner, every day, all the time. Like let me give you an example.
Listen every day. Listen and learn, folks. Listen and
Let me
learn.
give you an example. Me and my wife, before we got married, we went on a vacation to Myrtle Beach. This was during bike week, and we didn't know anything about bike week. We didn't know about bike week. So we at Myrtle Beach. We sit at the light. A guy pulls up on a motorcycle with a girl in the back with half her behind out. So now I can't look over here. So I'm driving like this. I get to the next light, 2 more bikes pull up. More booty. So now I'm like this. I get to the third light, 15 bikes pull up, man. Ass all around me. And you know what I said to my girl at the time? I can't drive with my eyes closed.
That's it.
But let me tell you something. That whole weekend, all we saw was ass. Every restaurant, everywhere we went, all we saw was ass.
that's the thing with me and my wife. Like I said, when you weren't in the room, Jay, just because you're on a diet, don't mean you can't look at the menu. As long as you don't order.
That's what he said, Jay. That's what he said.
One thing my wife will tell me, my wife knows what I like. Sometimes when I'm driving down the street, she'll point it out.
That's your type.
She'll like, babe, look.
Gotta get your angle.
No, see, my wife won't do that. What she'll do is, when she know, cause I'm a behind man. That's me. And when she see a girl that has a real nice figure, she like this.
No, my wife will point it out.
No, my wife won't point it out, but she doesn't want to see. If
you gonna see.
Let me tell you, when I first went to Germany, I took over 200 some pictures, right? The only picture my wife commented on was the girl that put her leg up in front of me. And she was like, who this bitch? Why she got her leg up? I'm like, her husband right there. But then why she got her leg up? Why you into? Look, it ain't my place to tell this woman to put her legs down.
I think that's the only thing that I never have a problem with. Because, like I said, in the beginning, no, in the beginning,
your legs up.
It's because my wife knows 2 things about me. She knows that OC Diesel is a whole different, like, I won't say character, but ain't who I am.
Different personality.
So when I go to a show, people women want to take pictures, all that stuff. I never have a problem because she knows, look, he ain't gonna. I know my husband. He's doing this because of the fact he has to.
Right.
It's part of the personality. But like I said, when the word donkey was the thing, when guys talked about like a chick having a fat butt.
Right.
She got a donkey. My wife was like, "What is a donkey?" And I'll never forget this. Me and my wife drove down South Street, and she wanted me to show her what I felt was like a
donkey.
A good donkey.
How long did it take you to find that good donkey?
I found it. We
okay, because Fully got that good donkey.
I found a donkey on 13th. 13th South.
Donkey.
But that's the thing, like, that's the only thing I will say with my wife is, like, I guess she knows that, she knows that she's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
But so she's really comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what I want. That's the husband I'm calling for. I want you to be the husband, so I can say, that's the ass that I would have had you had sex with. I would have put it out for you.
Look, my wife, if she knows there is an attractive woman anywhere in my vicinity, she is looking.
She better not watch this
She's
show.
looking through my pupils.
You better close your lid.
If she saw what I saw when I first went to Germany,
you better close
she
your
had
lid.
control over my eyes, I'd be walking around like this.
Oh my
For real. She do not see my wife know exactly what I like. And what the biggest fear my wife have is she know I have the gift of gab to talk to anybody. So that's why she's so, when I talk to people, she always cringe. And I try to explain to her. This is what I tell my wife. I've had enough booty to last me a lifetime. Mm-hmm. Trust me.
We know that.
When I
32 in 8 months.
That's what I want to get back to. 32 in 8 months.
Well,
How many in a year?
Listen, that ain't nothing. When I was a young man, it was crazy.
So are you in the 100s range, Joe?
Past 100.
OC, are you in the 100s range or past?
No, I ain't even nowhere near it.
No, I'm in the.
You the reason why coronavirus is out there. It's your fault. Over 200.
I'm telling you.
Over 200 served right here.
Right.
Over 200 served.
If I get my cousin on the phone right now, he'll tell you. If I call my cousin Will right now, I gotta say that to him. He'll tell you.
That's like my brother.
We're gonna darn sure have you back so you can make that phone call.
My brother was like
that. We're gonna have you back.
My brother got 19 kids, 18 different women.
Whoa!
I talk about it in my comedy.
You just made my ovaries shrivel up in my next life.
Whoa.
I talk about it in my comedy.
Joe, don't go picking up nothing. He's gonna make a phone. He's making a call to get the proof. Nobody asked you to phone in a call.
He need to get his dick laminated. My brother really does.
Wow.
Is he still looking at more kids, or he just?
How many women have he had sex with?
Real quick, I got you on a radio show, right?
This is crazy. Hey, good evening.
Thank you for being on the Real Shit No Joke show.
This is my hey, Will. They was asking me about my body count when I was young.
Yes. How many notches on the belt has he had as a young man? I just want you to answer only.
One number.
One number. One time. I don't want no
one number. We hang it up. That's all we need.
Yeah.
He said I can't get it up because it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, he's written out a release form because he called you and he's allowing you to answer.
To give this
so answer. Round it off.
Is it like an outbreak of the coronavirus? Is it like that? Is he like, was there an outbreak of Big Burn when he was a young boy? Oh, okay, I got Say no more.
I like that one.
You escaped death plenty of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Tune in.
And look, y'all gotta get his book, Legacy of Rap. It'll be a movie. Real soon.
He need to tune in and he can come
Definitely. Thank you for letting us.
Oh,
awesome.
Check them out.
Thank you, Will.
All right, now I don't want you to rush into talking. Just reach out to us and we'll talk and you can come
Definitely.
Because we got to go now, but I don't want you to rush. You're saying good stuff.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
And I say that because I know time is winding up and we all got to get out of here, but we have an excellent conversation. So what I'm going to say to y'all, it's like 8:20. Try to be out here maybe by 8:30.
Girl.
My thinking is
an outbreak.
And
it's a pandemic.
I know.
Why? So my whole, but I'm glad that he said that because the reason in the preface for me asking that question is because I know that there are a lot of sexual conquests that occur because we have the gift of gab. We can talk to anybody and talk. Basically, that means you can talk the pants off of anybody. And the comedians that are out, whether they're here now, they're gone. They talk the pants off, and then you don't realize how many pants they didn't talk off.
That's why I never needed comedy.
You know what I'm saying?
I never needed comedy to get women. I had already got them.
No, that's your personality.
So that was already out of my system. So the women is not my Delilah. So it don't faze me when a girl come up to me or whatever.
You don't care about the legs and the
he's saying
no, it don't. The thing about it is, it don't faze me.
So some comedians ain't used to this shit. So like, and they just want a new ass.
But here's the thing about it. I've been around a lot of veteran comedians who surprised me and acted like they were new to this. I'm talking about some really been out there. I've been on tour with a lot of them. And when I got a chance to witness them, I was like, wow, these dudes act like they, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm kind of like him. When I do comedy shows and stuff like that, and they got VIP, all that stuff, I'm like this.
I know.
I can't wait to get back to my room.
I'm getting
that's me. I can't wait to get back to my room because I
be loving it, y'all. Yeah. And I just fall back there. I be loving that shit.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I never smoked weed before in my life. I ain't never
took no drugs. What you got?
Tylenol 4. So after the show, the after party, I'm bored. I'm ready to go back to my room, go to sleep. I call my wife. Hey, how was the show? Yeah, I did my thing. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but I'm saying you should because you've done quite a bit of already.
You've done enough.
I've
Sir.
done enough.
As I said, it's a pandemic.
As we about to wrap up, what I'm going to say, go ahead though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, the question was to you now.
What was the question?
You got stuttery Stanley, huh?
No, I forgot what the question was. Cause I was listening to this, brother.
Right, I want to plug my show.
What was the
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to press around
What was the question real quick?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've always been in long relationships. So before my wife, I was with somebody for 6 years. You know, and before, you know, I did my little thing here and there, but you know, between them two, I did my thing a little bit, but I just never been that dude. Like, I feel like if you're easy with me, how many people you been easy with before me?
Say it again. Say it again.
Listen and learn, y'all. Listen and learn. Real no joke.
Listen up. Listen up.
And then I saw my brother go through all the stuff he went through.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we was talking about. Your brother's penis being.
19 kids, 18 different
My boy Gary, he got 43 kids.
Come on, come on, y'all make me so sick. All this talk, Nicole coughing. It's 8:20.
So look, we're gonna do a walk around table. Oh God, Jesus over there too.
Why you talking to your both?
Listen, right? Anytime y'all
So listen, the real NoJoke show is about to be in
Talk about it. Baby, sure.
Listen,
The world about to be in.
March 27th.
Come on,
It's just March 27th. It's just your comedy club. March 27th at Aviana's. March 27th. Doors open up at 6. Show starts at 8. Food is available for purchase. Tickets only $20. Come check out Josh Kosh.
Hey.
Featuring Alex McGakis
Hey.
and comedian Preach.
Hey,
and
go
your
Preach.
boy right here is the host. It's just your comedy club. It's coming to you.
Hey now.
March 27th.
Come on now.
Make it happen.
Wait a minute. What is your handles to reach you on?
You can reach me at It's Just Joe's Comedy Club on Instagram.
Okay.
Or and comedian Job on Instagram.
Thank you.
JOB.
Hey now, get a job, baby.
Oh,
No, the work, baby.
Legacy of Laughs 2-year anniversary. This Saturday, Cherrysburg, Pennsylvania, 1123 Lincoln Way East, Clarion Inn.
Hey.
Headlining is Bill Scully, who's been on. You got Jokes. Also, JoJo Collins is our feature. We have Shorty Reef on the bill. We have Mr. Young on the bill.
Go Young. Go Mike.
Comedian by the name of Raul Gomez, hosted by me, the Unslim Shady OC Diesel. You can reach me on BigOCDiesel.com.
You want to talk to him? You can talk to
Big OC Diesel.
SBIGOCDIESEL, BigOCDiesel.com, LegacyofLaughs.com. I'm Big OC Diesel on Instagram and Twitter, and OC Diesel on Facebook. That's it. That's it.
I'm loving it.
We had a great show.
What about y'all? They need to check out shows.
I'm sorry, y'all were both talking at the same time. I definitely got lost. Now, what now?
Shows. You got any shows coming up?
Do we have any shows coming up? Yes. March 29th at Fit Comedy Club. You can catch me doing 3 sketch comedies and a 7-minute stand-up. You can catch that with me as well as Josh Kosh, who will also be doing sketch. And it's going to be doing a Jamaican / Mexican / an Irishman. So please come out and support us March 29th at Fit Comedy. That's downtown across the street from Helium. Tickets are $15. And it is bring your own bitch and bring your own bottle. Okay? That's March 29th. That's definitely coming up. That's the next thing. Please. Well, I mean, you know. What you got coming up, J Mo?
I'll be honest. It seems like I
She's trying to give you that Corona mic.
No, I don't want it.
Y'all don't stop playing me in your right.
No, nigga, forget that. Nigga, we did that live show at Voice, right?
She did it.
And everybody had the same looking drink. Why y'all drink had to look like my drink, yo? Why your drink had to look like my drink?
And why we had to get sick like her, yo?
Because I was drinking behind you, Nick. No, I love you, but I don't love you like that. No, Nick, no.
From afar.
No, Nick. So,
especially when it's COVID-19.
When your show
So,
is-
I know I have a show April the 25th, so I definitely need to start promoting that. And, you know, y'all guys need to, you know, reach out. It's an old school show reunion. I know Bubby B is going to be on here. Ooh! Hey, now. Hey, y'all, I don't need to be doing this. It'll be for everybody else. All right, so, like I said, April 25th is at the Commodore Barry with Bubby B and a few other people. So as we get closer, I do. It seems like there's something else going on. However, I'm super excited about something that I just came up with today. Well, I'll say that I really feel like the Lord gave it to me because I feel really good about it. So, y'all know I do Philly events every day, and I love doing Philly events. So, I tell y'all guys to get out and share y'all smile. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. 2 people every week, I am going to cash app $20 that you can do whatever you want to do, that you can go out and share your smile. Now, what you need to do, yes, you need to share. You need to tag 3 people, and you need to do a comment of where you're going or where you went. So I know you shared your smile. So every week I'm giving up $40.
40.
So y'all go out and share y'all smile. Put my money where my mouth is.
Jay, you cannot say it that fast, ma'am. You have got to repeat the rules to the people because they need rules. Control them. Okay. Tell them what they need to do in order to get this $20. You know what I mean? Because some of us need that shit right now. So what I gotta do?
So you need to tag 3 people.
3.
You need to repost Philly events.
Repost.
And you need to place a comment on where you went or where you're going, how you shared your smile. This thing is about a message, y'all. I ain't BSing with y'all. I want y'all to be encouraged and have fun. And as I say, make every day a little bit better. Because tomorrow is not promised, yo. Don't let nothing and no one get in your way, not even yourself. Not even we gotta do what we gotta do, y'all.
I got some good news.
Hey, Nick.
Oh, Nick, what you got?
What
you got, Nick?
I already know that.
No, I don't want to know what you got, but what do you have? I mean, not what you have. I mean,
I'm gonna be
what you have to say.
Okay.
Leave Nick alone.
Yo, Wilder.
Go to Oprah. Go to Oprah.
I'm listening.
I'm finally gonna be on Punchline of women comedians that happen to be funny.
Yes.
Women. So they I've been busting my ass. They open mic. So
Come
they
on,
asked me
baby.
to be on for next Wednesday.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna be doing my one woman show at Good Comedy.
Yes.
Comedy. Get ready for Good Nicole.
Next Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what time? What you got? Ticket prices?
Yes, tickets.
You know, you remind them where to reach out to you, man.
Well, with Punchline, you know, we just have we get comps.
Mhm.
So if anybody want to come, you know, you get 10 comps. I think it's 10 or sometimes it's unlimited. And then Good, I believe Nicole Phoenix is charging $20 or maybe $15, 15 or 20.
I'm sneaking in.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Then you know you got you on a radio show and y'all both into your phones. And
But they've been here for 12 hours. They tired. They
I
been
know.
12 hours.
I'm sure, but I was just checking.
No, y'all been here for a while. After a while, when you see the person from the two and like.
No, I was just checking. I was
anybody is
I know you
protected.
supposed to ask.
All right, guys, I'm trying to get a little bit better
You
before we get out of here. Y'all know I use my phone so I can't see. So to Shay, we thank you. I told the guys, and she said, hey, what's up? I believe, let me see. Hurricane Maine, she said, do you got enough? She loves to get DoorDash. She was talking about the food.
Hey.
She said, also, Hurricane Maine says, I agree, lifting each other up is the key.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
You got Laugh House waving. I think that's Mr. Ryan. And I apologize to everybody else because you know I stopped and restarted. But I'm gonna really start getting into the responses and reading the messages so I can acknowledge y'all because we appreciate y'all taking the time with us because we know you ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
But we love that you do.
Yeah.
What we doing, y'all?
That's it. And the dude, Richard, that called.
Oh yes, for our call.
Richard,
What you
yes.
have to say?
Richard that called in. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for listening.
Yep.
And you gotta find some damn friends, bro.
Yeah, you do.
What about your friend?
He was trying to give it.
Wait a minute, Jeff. What'd you tell him?
Richard got some underlying issues he needs to get resolved. I
Was he
suggest you
comedian?
see a counselor.
He said he was.
I think he wasn't expressing himself the right way, and
No,
it was a different type of question.
I think he had like
about
a
it.
few parts to his question,
Yes, sir.
and we kind of went to the end of it. I'll be honest. I think we went to the end of his question.
No, Richard, no one played with him when he was a kid.
Because in the beginning he started off with with the DJ Vlad thing. We
Right.
I don't feel like we ever touched that point.
No, we didn't.
But
I forgot
anyway,
all about the DJ Black.
Richard, man, look, we ain't trying to be a
So we'll
dick.
take a
Again.
note and we'll do it.
Richard, we ain't being a dick.
We're sorry.
Richard, yes, we are. Someone to cuddle you.
Go to Jerry.
You need to be cuddled, Richard.
Richard probably.
Fight it out,
Richard, you need to be cuddled.
Spread love.
Don't show at my show angry.
Yeah.
Did you want to see it on tape? She called right on.
Because outside these jokes.
We thank y'all so much for tuning in and for watching. Y'all know we will be back in 2 weeks. The real No Joke Show on Sador Radio. SADIOR Radio. Y'all need to subscribe if you haven't already. Press that button because it's free. It's unlike me.
What's the door stand for? That's my name.
That is his name.
Okay.
Yes. Doing big
She
things.
said free, unlike her.
That's right. I am never free. You know how a man say, well, when are you free? I say, I'm never free. I can be available for you.
That's why.
But I've never been free.
Like
It's a
that.
turn off. I know, but even as a child, when I ask somebody, like, when I call you anytime, no. You need to be working, sleeping. You need to be doing stuff. I shouldn't just have you
I know,
available
when
in
me
the
and
job.
my wife was doing our just for our wedding.
No, 10-bit note before we go, y'all.
During the day, and they answered, we didn't invite them. But I mean, it wasn't working.
See my point? See my point?
Shout out to
But now
Sador.
people working at home and all kinds of
Shout out
stuff.
to Sador
I
Radio.
worked that night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some things have
But
changed.
if you was wide awake,
Judgment.
We're going to talk about this once the cameras go
Once
off.
the cameras go
I
off,
love
we
y'all.
got
Thank y'all.
You
Have an
just
excellent night.
Thanks for tuning in to the Real No Joke Show. Good night.
See you, Richard.
y'all was saying the night
Brooke,
was 2 hours.
Y'all doing sound effects and shit. I don't know.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right, so the enemy.